We're up, mateys.
Roger that.
We're live.
Oh, yes, we are.
Wow, we hopped right into this one.
We haven't started yet. We're just fucking recording just in case. I might have diabolical burps, so I'm trying to burp that way. Because it's Chipotle mixed with Red Bull. Both make you burp and both are burp rough. Welcome, golfers and gamers, to the Lazy Links podcast. I believe this is episode 5.
This is episode 5.
Episode 5, assuming they all come out in the right order. Who knows? But I am Sam Jagoda. I am here with Isa Prado. I'm here with Nick Delfico. And we are the Lazy Links Golf Club. We're back in Arizona in our home podcast studio of Dobson Ranch Golf Course. Welcome in, guys.
Yeah, it's
Woohoo.
nice to be back. We've had a crazy last few days. I mean, we did 2 episodes while we were on the road.
Yep.
And now we're back, and we got back at like a little bit after midnight last night. And we're just had a long day. I'm sure you guys have had a long day as well.
Yeah, I didn't want to move today at all.
Yeah.
Just trying to catch back up on stuff, get back in the swing of things, and then on top of it, we've officially launched all of like the short. Well, by the time you're watching this, we've been doing it for a minute, but by the time of this recording, we've started launching all of the short form content, one after the other. So we've been spending like the last couple of weeks saving all that up, editing it, getting it going, posting. So it's been chaos, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
I
to
got
see it
some
going.
good love so far from it.
Mhm.
I like it.
Shout out
Yeah.
to you
It's
guys.
nice.
That should be pretty cool ride. You know, it's funny. We're launching the first episode officially tomorrow, like the first full episode tomorrow.
Whoa. So you guys are like time travelers in a way if you're listening to this now, because it's you. If you're listening to this right now, you're listening to pre-podcast time, before it was ever announced. If you think about it, think about it like that.
God.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we had a exciting time in California. Played some great golf. We played Loma Club, we played Goat Hill Park, and we played Steel Canyon, which is my personal favorite.
Mine too. That was awesome.
And we did something else cool, which I think we talked about already briefly, but before it had happened, which was Isa joining Team Callaway.
Yeah.
Welcome to Team Callaway.
That was
Isa Prado.
awesome. Clubs are getting sent over now in the process of being sent to me.
Dang.
And my girlfriend will have clubs also, which is sick. We can make some stuff together.
It's the real reason why she signed, just so they could both have a set of clubs.
That's
Exactly.
true. My girlfriend said, you can't say no. And that was the option. That was the only option, so I had to do it. But yeah, super exciting. That'll be so cool when I get the clubs in. Wow. Can't
How
wait to
was
use them.
the fitting experience?
Man, I loved it. I felt bad for the lady fitting me. Shout out Alexis, because I'm extremely picky when it comes to my driver, and we had to switch out the shafts like probably 5-6 times because I had to feel it and love it, and it took me a minute, but she was great, very patient. Shout out to Alexis. If you get fitted, go get fitted by her. She's awesome, and I really enjoyed it. I felt so special. I was trying everything out, and yeah, I'm super excited to get it, man. I'm just like pumped. I'm gonna get some Callaway CB
Nice.
irons.
Those are
Apex.
still called the Apex, by the
Yeah,
way. I
Apex
looked up.
CB
Yeah.
irons, yeah. So yeah, let's go low. I'm gonna start kicking Nick's ass now. All of a sudden,
True.
all of a
Yeah, I'm
sudden.
sure it's the clubs right there that'll help you.
I know it
You'll
is.
get a little bit of an edge, but I mean, can't fix not having talent. So, all right, let's.
And you know what you can't fix? You can't fix stupid.
That's on God.
Hey yo.
that's
Quick.
That ain't cool.
Quick thing, I have given this speech to newish, amateurish golfers many times, and I think it'd be kind of cool if we gave our official statement on it, because I'd like to hear what you guys think
Sure.
about it. The biggest thing that is nice when you really get into golf and you're like, yo, I want to take this seriously. I'm going to put some time, put some money into it, whatever it is. I want to actually get fit for golf clubs instead of buying them used or off the rack. The biggest concerns I hear are my swing's not perfect. It's not where I want it to be. I'm afraid I have a slice right now, so they're going to give me clubs that hook to balance it out, and I don't want to usually have the hook clubs. So the biggest thing I tell people, because I've been through it too, when I was actually probably in like my first or second year of golf when I got fit for PXG clubs, and I felt the exact same. I was like, this dude's watching pro golfer after pro golfer come in here and get fit for these custom clubs, and then I come in here with the dumbest swing of all time, and he's got to find something that's going to work. Surely he's going to give me a terrible set because in 2 months I'm going to be scratch and then my clubs are going to suck. And that was all a lie, actually. Realistically, those fitters deal with all kinds of people all the time, and they don't give you fix your swing clubs because one, that's kind of impossible, and two, they just know like golf is constantly evolving. You're making changes. One day you're going to be hitting one type of shot, and then the next day you're going to be hitting the other type, and you don't really know why. So they don't give you anti-slice clubs, even if they'll like joke around about that. I would definitely recommend getting fit because what they do is give you equipment that is set up for the way you like to swing, whether it's like how much you like to grip down on the club, whether you're swinging inside to out, like all of those little variations, they're going to find you little techniques that you might not even know about your swing that help you strike the ball better, hit better golf shots, hit the ball higher, hit the ball farther, whatever it is you need. I would definitely recommend it, and I wouldn't be afraid of I'm hooking the ball right now, so I'm just going to wait. It's like that, to me, that doesn't really play much of a factor.
That's a great whole thing that you just gave, because
Thank you.
I feel like I didn't get fitted till it was a long time, probably like maybe right before college was when I got fitted. I was already playing for about 3-4 years. Yeah.
What were you playing, like off the rack before that?
Like hand-me-down TaylorMades from like a cousin, I think, or something. But those worked and they were great. And then when I was going to college, I was like, damn, I think I should get a new set that I can play with for all 4 years of college. And then I had that same driver for like 7 years after that. But when I got fitted, it was really cool. It was really awesome when I got fitted for the first time. I got fitted in San Antonio, Texas. And they run through everything. You can check out whatever you want usually. It depends if you have a specific like type of brand you want, then you can just go to that brand. But at the time I was pretty open to anything, and I tried everything out and narrowed it down to what I wanted, and it was really, really cool experience. But I agree. I think I was really intimidated at first, where I felt like, damn, like I'm not good enough to have like specific clubs for me or whatever. But I will say it does help you, like even if you feel like you're not ready, it still helps you.
Yeah, I would agree. Actually, my experience with fitting was a little bit different than both yours. I didn't get fit for my first set of clubs until last year.
Oh, wow.
And quick pause on that.
Yeah.
To both of those points, both of them have played some incredible golf without ever being fit. So it's not a necessity. You can play golf with anything and have a great time. Yeah. But I do think the fitting process is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. No, it's really cool. I mean, if you go by an official handicap, I was a +1 before I got my first fitted set.
Wow.
Or a scratch to a
pretty
+1,
nuts.
give or take, yeah. So I always just got sets that were the cheapest. So, for example, I worked at a golf course, so my head pro was a TaylorMade guy. He got, a massive discount on TaylorMade, so I ended up getting TaylorMade through him. So I basically bought the clubs at like 10% above cost, whatever they would cost TaylorMade, and that's just kind of what I used. So I had P790s right before
I had those too.
My official set. Yeah, so those things are cooked. And what's funny about that is there's more weight in the toe. Mm-hmm. So it's made for people who like hit a fade or a slice or whatever, because it helps people turn the club over. I had the opposite problem.
Yeah.
I come from the inside and I flip it naturally, and it causes me to hook. So every once in a while I'd have 8-iron shots, literally an 8-iron in. I'd miss the green 30, 40 yards left every once in a while.
I've never done that.
I get a little handsy.
Never done that in my life.
Just because I get a little handsy. So I ended up getting fitted last year in Florida for the first time. And I didn't know any of that stuff until I got fitted. I didn't know you can have different shafts in your wedges. I didn't know you could cut them down. So another thing is my wingspan is probably a few inches longer than my height. So the tip of my finger to the floor is like 31 inches, and the average is 33 to 34. So I ended up getting my clubs cut down so I would duff the ball less. So little things like that. So I would recommend getting fitted. And honestly, I was a little intimidated too, because I was like, oh, my swing's just not there right now. Like I've been off this past month or whatever it was. So I was like, oh, I'm going to hit like crap in the simulator or whatever, and they're going to get bad numbers. They're going to give me bad club choices for my clubs or whatever it is, and it's going to make me worse even. But honestly, I think if you go into it with the mindset of whatever's going to happen in the fitting is supposed to happen, and you just get your clubs and you work through them, like just do it that way. And then obviously, no matter what new club you get, you have to adjust to it. It's not gonna quick fix. You still have to adjust to it, and no matter what clubs you have, you can still work on your swing to hit the ball good.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
And I don't want to drag this topic too long, but the point he just mentioned that I think is the clear-cut number 2 fear people have with the fitting process is while you're getting fit, hitting the ball bad. And you're like, well, I don't usually hit my driver like this. What's going on? And I've seen it happen. It happened to me. I've seen it happen to Isa.
Yeah, just happened to
Yeah.
me.
And you have to understand that they are intentionally messing with the things you are doing. If you usually hit your driver like this, it's a certain weight here, the shaft is a certain length, or whatever it is. They're trying stuff. They're giving you something really heavy, and they're giving you something real light, and they're feeling out like, hey, we've got to find this balance to where this person is optimizing their personal golf swing. So you get a little tired in there. You're going to start a little nervous. Then you're going to get into a little groove. Then you're going to get a little tired, and you're going to want to say stuff like, oh, dude, I never hit shots like this. What's going on? Whatever it is. And you just have to trust it. Like, the fitter knows that, and the fitter has a plan. They're not going, oh, she's shanking her driver, she's trash. Like no, like they're intentionally figuring out what you like and what you don't like.
Yeah.
So you're going to hit a lot of bad shots.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah, and I would also say too, in the let's say you get fit indoor, which is where I got my fitting done. You're gonna pretty much hit similar shots to what you do on the course. I would say the longer clubs might not exactly look like they would on the course or on the range, but for the most part, you're gonna have similar misses. So what they're gonna do is minimize the spread. So if you're really missing right on your 7-iron, first, let's say, right, your irons, they're going to try to make you miss less right or fade it less. So they're going to work with different shafts or different heads, so your miss is just minimized and you can control it a little bit better. That's kind of the whole point of it, I think.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, you guys want to play a little game?
Love to
Let's
play a
run
game.
it.
Yeah, I want to change the rules here because I couldn't do the math on you guys having 2 different budgets. So today, you guys share a budget. So you're going to
Okay.
have to decide on the options together.
We never do great when
Oh,
we have
shit.
to teamwork anything.
So
Oops.
that's
my
not
to-do list.
true.
This is so true.
If we go into something, let's say we're playing around a golf and we're like start the
Okay.
round and we're trying to just beat each other, right?
that- no,
and
no.
then we do a challenge together, we're chalked. But I feel like if we go into it where we're doing like a scramble
Oh.
event, where the mindset of like, all right, let's kick some ass.
Okay. I
Then
would
we
agree
do
with that.
well, but obviously we're already talking shit, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
% left. We're good. I mean, right. Okay. So before the TikTok begins here,
Okay.
just a refresher on the rules. There's gonna be 4 categories, and you're gonna have options of $5 down to $1, and you've only got $15 to spend through the 4 categories.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll give you the 4 options. You've got to manage your budget together.
Okay.
You have $15 to win a golf tournament. First off, choose your caddy. For $5, you get Tiger Woods.
Okay.
Wait,
For $4,
playing our own ball? What kind of tournament is this?
yeah, it's
Okay.
like a professional tournament.
Okay.
Okay. I know about this, but he
For
doesn't.
$4, you get Charles Barkley as your caddy. $3, Happy Gilmore. $2, Caitlin Clark. $1, the rapper Young Gravy. Does he know anything about golf? I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
Okay, let's talk about this. So, obviously, okay, wait.
There's only one person I would pick.
Wait. So, let me tell you, yes, obviously Tiger Woods in a tournament.
No shit.
But let's say like
You're-
things
if
are
you-
getting like heated and we're
Are-
like
are you
I'm
trying
wait,
to-
wait a sec. Listen
Are
to
you
me.
trying
Listen to me.
Are you
Listen
for
to me.
Barkley? You
Listen
are.
to me.
You
So let's say I'm arguing for Barkley, okay?
No.
No, but wait. Like
Oh god.
let's say I'm just in my head. I am angry. I just hit a terrible shot. Guess who comes around making me laugh? I can count on Barkley to make me laugh, have a great time, and get me to play the best golf. I think obviously Tiger Woods is gonna read the greens better, but Barkley is not terrible at reading greens, and he can make us laugh the whole way. We'll have a great time. Won't get in our heads.
Whoa. Oh,
Oh,
a light bulb just
A
went
little
on.
bit of a light technical difficulty. Did you chose Barkley on purpose? You knew this would happen. You little schemer.
I'm not gonna lie.
She's
Yeah.
been playing with Barkley.
Had
That's
I-
why she's advocating for this.
All right,
but-
well, you guys gotta decide.
Hey, I'll be honest. Never played with Barkley. Don't know him that well. But in a tournament, like a professional tournament, is this what you're talking about? I'm spending the extra $1 for Tiger Woods. Are you serious? You can't try to have a guy trying to make you laugh. It's gonna lock you. It's gonna unlock you to a certain extent.
hey, he's an animal of an athlete.
Okay, you each
We're
get
talking
one
about two
sentence.
great athletes.
Yeah, but if you're
One
counting on him
sentence
to
each.
make you
Make your
laugh,
decision.
Okay.
I'm saying Tiger. We gotta take Tiger. Are you serious?
Rock, paper,
Why are
scissors.
you
Rock,
giving
paper,
that
scissors.
face?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Are you
On
serious?
shoot.
Rock,
On
paper,
shoot. On
scissors.
shoot.
Rock,
Wait.
rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ayo,
Charles
Barkley!
Barkley, welcome to the team.
And I'm dumb. She called me stupid in the beginning of this podcast.
We're $4
Trying to win a
down.
professional
We're gonna
tournament,
have a
and you're
great
not, don't pick
time.
the freaking greatest golfer of all time to win 15 majors. Sorry.
He's gonna take it too seriously and get me all fucking booty tickled. I'd rather have a good time and just
Hang on, what now?
Wait,
and
pause.
enjoy.
I have never heard that
Booty
phrase
tickled.
uttered before.
I didn't know.
Well, you did now.
I did not know that you
Okay.
wanted someone to booty tickle you. But okay,
Y'all
let's
got
move on.
y'all got Charles Barkley on the roster.
Love it. Yeah,
Next
that's exactly
up.
what I wanted.
Hate to say it, you only get one golf club. Pick a golf club for $5. You can have your 7-iron.
Ooh.
For $4, you get a hybrid. For $3, you get your driver. For $2, a sand wedge, and $1, you get your putter.
Hybrid.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
For distance and short game, you can putt around.
I was gonna say the 7-iron, but you know
Really?
what? Since I picked the last one, we'll give him the hybrid.
I think it's hybrid all day. I think you get more distance out of it. I think you get around the green easier, obviously, because you're hitting it further, and I think it's more similar to a putter. Boom.
Okay.
Okay, so you're
yeah.
you're going out golfing with Charles Barkley, and he's carrying your hybrid for you. You currently have $7 remaining in your budget. We're gonna pick a snack at the turn in the middle of your professional round to get you revitalized for the second round. $5, you get some tacos. $4, you get a glizzy. $3, you get a transfusion.
Oh.
$2, you get an ice cream bar, and $1, you get pretzels.
Ooh,
Get rid of the pretzels.
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 Get rid of the pretzels.
Okay.
Got
I love
anything to say?
pretzels, but I mean, I think he
We have
put
se-
number
we
one
have
to be
$7.
tacos because Sam is racist and he knew I was gonna want to get the tacos.
Damn.
For those of you
I
that
that was
can't
just my
tell,
favorite food to get at the turn.
For those of you that can't tell, she's Mexican.
Yeah, those
So
are some false allegations right there.
all right, calm down, calm
Okay,
down.
well, I'll be honest. If we're gonna play with Barkley, give me a transfusion. I want to drink with that. dude.
I mean, now we're really going south on this tournament.
Hey
You're
man,
not
you
winning.
started it.
You are not
You
winning.
started
we have
it.
Barkley, we're drinking.
I think we got to do it. I think we send it. I think we get $4 to mess around with in the last round.
I mean, I'll sip on a transfusion, sure.
I mean,
let's go with it.
Okay, but it's got to be a tequila transfusion. That's
Deal.
Let's
bet.
go with it. Yep.
Charles
Bang,
Barkley
bang.
carrying the bag. In the bag is only a hybrid, but he's got a transfusion with tequila in it. In the other hand,
we both
the last category,
have transfusions.
you guys get to choose the venue at which you were playing golf at. You have $4 remaining.
So the $5 option.
For $5, you're not allowed to play Augusta National. You don't have enough
Oh.
money.
We'd
Tough.
probably lose there anyways. Let's play somewhere.
For $4, you could play Pebble Beach.
Mm.
For $3, you can play the old course at St. Andrews. For $2, you could play Dobson Ranch. And for $1, you could play the Golfland Mini Putt-Putt course. Where would you like to compete?
Damn. Well, we could dominate at the putt-putt course and at Dobson
With
it.
your hybrid, though?
That's good. I mean, where would you like to play? Are you picking a course that you think you'd win?
Yeah.
Are you picking a course that you think you'd have fun? Because that was the that was the momentum for you for this entire challenge since you picked Barkley.
That light keeps going
Yeah, we
down.
gotta do
Yeah,
something
okay,
about that.
lights back on.
Whoa!
Yo,
Heck.
what's going on?
I understand what you're saying, but now I think we've dug ourselves in a hole, and I still want to
Pebble
win,
Beach.
and I still want to win.
Pebble Beach.
So I'm like,
I've never played Pebble Beach. Pebble Beach.
neither have I.
So Pebble Beach it is. Use your last $4.
All right, yeah, use it.
Okay.
Let's run it up.
I like it. So you guys are going to try to win a tournament at Pebble Beach with Charles Barkley as your caddy, and hybrid in hand, and a transfusion in the other hand. Good luck.
Love that.
I think we got that all day.
Oh, I think we got it.
I think
That
you
would
guys
be
made
the
honestly some great
best.
picks. Can I tell
Yeah.
you the one pick you slipped up on?
What?
I think you could have saved a ton of money and gotten a fantastic caddy out of Caitlin Clark. Because here's why. She's a winner. She's a competitor. And she was apparently an insane golfer in high school. Easily could have gone LPGA if she wanted.
We did not know that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
I did my research.
Why didn't you argue for her then?
Well, because I saw her swing online, and then I was like,
Ooh, he's
Oh,
throwing
wow.
shade about the golf swing.
Dang.
You hear that, Caitlin Clark?
He says Caitlin Clark can go LPGA if she wants. She's like, yeah. Didn't like a swing.
Well,
But
I'll be
That's some
honest, I don't
beef.
know about the LPGA thing. I just know that everyone
He
said
was just
she was.
spitting some
I'm-
shit.
no, that's just what people were saying, like online. They're like,
But
yeah,
I
she
d-
could have been pro at any sport she
No.
wanted. And I was like, okay.
No, I did see that she played golf growing up though, so she still got it in her. You know what I mean? But like, I mean, she probably hasn't played in a while, but
Fair.
I mean, most athletes always just go and play golf. It's
Mm.
pretty cool. I definitely want to go watch her in the WNBA.
I wish she would have come to the Mercury.
She's with Indiana, and they're gonna play in Vegas on the weekend that Trixie and I are getting married.
Whoa. Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
By this point, she will be married.
Already, yep.
She
And
is married. Excuse me.
Congrats.
I
Future
am
Issa.
married. Yeah, in the future, I'm married by the time this comes out. Woohoo!
The future is here.
Are you gonna go to the
ladies and
game?
gentlemen.
So we looked up tickets to the game. Nosebleeds. Guess how much?
$200.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
200 to watch Caitlyn in the nosebleeds.
You know what I heard is really
Fuck
funny? The WNBA wasn't being televised because like the channels were like, oh yeah, it's not gonna get enough views, whatever it is. Somebody went live on Twitter at Angel Reese's like first game and had over 100,000 people watching the
Oh.
Twitter live.
What?
And they're like, all right, hold on a sec, we gotta get this televised. So
No, but
So-
it's true because Angel Reese and Kaylin Clark. I mean, they are fucking animals.
Yeah.
This past season, they really brought in a lot of people.
Yeah.
I've
Wild.
heard
They did.
it's the Larry Bird Magic Johnson comparison, where
Mm.
like two rivals
Mm-hmm.
starting young together and now will be rivals for like the rest of their career probably.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
Pretty
That's
sick.
sick.
Kind of like Issa and Nick.
That's right.
He's not in my league.
Damn.
What?
Right now, hold on. Right now, Nick, you play from the Blues. Issa, you play from the
Me.
Whites.
Yeah, he's always gonna say him, but I
Me.
beat him last time. Like
Dobson Ranch. Who's winning?
Me.
last time I beat you when we actually played,
When was that?
not too long ago.
I don't even remember when we played here last. We never played.
What
a full-
about,
we haven't played
uh,
a full round here in months.
What about when you guys played last time at Longbow? Who won?
She beat me?
I did. Come
Okay, well,
on.
guys, let us
I had a
know
bad
down
day.
below if you want to see that match actually happen. We got to figure this light out, bro. It is giving me a seizure. Can we either unplug it or figure out what the fuck's going on?
I mean, maybe we can. It's okay. Just keep it going.
Okay, it'll just be a fun feature of the podcast, guys. To pick a over-under how many times that it goes dark in here.
Yep. We'll do that.
Still picking me all day.
All right, well.
Out of her league.
That's like me saying
It's-
when I
it's a-
said that I wouldn't take strokes from Nelly Korda. This is the equivalent.
No, it is.
This is
not.
equivalent right
no,
now.
it is not. Honestly, it would be a close match. Like I think every time we play, it's pretty close. Last time she beat me, I just really choked at the end, and she beat me by like a few shots. But yeah, it always comes down to a few shots. Really, honestly, maybe less.
Did you play Fortnite today, Issa?
I did. Yep.
Any dubs?
Nope. They were busy. The boys were busy, so I threw myself out there and played some. And I think the highest I got was 13th place.
That ain't bad. You're doing better on my laptop setup.
Dude.
We were fiending for some Fortnite on the San Diego vacation,
Mhm.
so we rigged up my laptop to play Fortnite on and hooked the PS4 controller into it, and it worked actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think I want to change my sensitivity settings. So I got used to yours. So then when I
Yup.
hopped back on mine, I was like, this is so slow. the
Yep, that was-
turn. Yeah.
Once you go like a little bit faster and you start to like get aim with it, going back is impossible.
Yeah.
Because you just feel like you can't see enemies when they're moving around.
Yeah,
you.
exactly. I was struggling with that today. I'm gonna have to change it when I get home. But yeah.
So I had a surprise for these guys. I didn't tell you about it, but now you know. So I brought I brought these balloons here.
I hope they all pop as you bring them down from the.
Imagine that would be hilarious. So I have 2 balloons per person.
I'm not doing 2 balloons, bro.
Yeah,
I'm a
I'm not-
lightweight balloon man.
You can do whatever you want, but
Okay.
I got you 2
Aw,
balloons.
thank,
Thank you,
you.
sir.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use. I'll freaking helium up on all the balloons if I have to, but yeah, basically.
Careful, bro. You might float up out of the chair.
throughout this podcast. I don't know why that's so funny.
I wasn't laughing. I was laughing at you.
That's actually.
It was pretty good, but I was like, it's not something where you stop
Oh,
and
that was really
can't
funny
talk.
actually, because I imagined your little self just going,
Your little self.
just going up with the balloons.
yeah.
I just floating out. It's just never coming down, huh? Never see you again.
Yeah, like up, bro.
Like up.
Okay.
But anyway,
Woo.
throughout this podcast, I'm going to randomly heliumize myself and you know what happens when that happens. So
Shit gets a little wild.
I think, if we get into some serious conversations.
Oh my god. What?
Hello, Sam.
So I'm actually launching a new segment in this podcast. I think you guys knew about it. Maybe you didn't. But
Okay.
it's gonna be called Professor Sam's Philosophy Class, Philosophy 101 with Professor Sam, something along those lines. Anyways, I've got a hot topic. I've done my research. I've written a dissertation. What if I give that dissertation with the helium?
Oh my god, yes, totally.
I
you
think that
have
would be
to.
funny as hell.
You have
Actually,
to.
There's balloon number.
That was why did you act like that was on accident? You're like,
I didn't. I didn't. I was laughing because I thought it was funny as fuck.
There's balloon number 1.
thank you.
Plus, it sounded
You said you
so
don't-
hard when
It
I
was a
was
good
doing it.
thunk.
No
more
I gotta put this water down. All right, Nick, you wanna go first?
I want to go first. Oh, yes.
Here's what I'm gonna do before I give my dissertation with the balloon. I'm gonna look up a couple of tongue twisters,
Okay.
and first one to nail the tongue twister ballooned up
So
wins. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Didn't work.
You don't suck that good.
I gotta suck better. Whoa, it kind of worked. Are we ready? I feel like there's not as much helium in these balloons.
As you thought.
As
What
I
if it's
thought.
not even helium?
I literally asked her, I said, you're going to put helium in these sides because so they float.
You gotta go half balloon at least to get like the full.
Are you serious? Okay.
Yeah.
God, I got to hold the mic with my legs here.
I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I got one. Here you go. Swallow, Nick. Like, gulp. Gulp as you're doing it.
Are we ready?
That was good.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Okay.
Oh my god.
We're gonna run you through some of the basics here, Nick. Get heliumed up. Read me number 5 here from this list, please.
No, where's number 5?
Oh
It's
my
right
God!
here.
You scrolled past it, but you sound crazy.
Betty Botter bought a bit of butter, but the butter Betty bought was bitter, so Betty bought a better butter, and the better butter
Oh.
Betty bought was better than the bitter butter Betty bought before.
What?
Oh! Oh, shit.
That was good.
I hit that
and
on
the helium lasted the whole time.
Oh, my God.
You did that so perfectly. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna mess up.
Give me another.
Wow.
my
Run it back.
God.
Here's another balloon for you,
I
sir.
can still.
What
You
the
can squeeze
heck?
one- Wait, find another one, Isa.
Okay,
Scroll down.
let me find something that is really, really.
Yeah, give him a hard one. These are easy. Look at number
What?
10, bro. I'd smoke number 10. I've got a... No, never mind. It's gone.
Okay, 36.
Ziggy the zebra zigzagged through the zoo and with a zany zither?
Oh,
the hell is that?
There.
There we
Zany
go.
zither.
There we go.
Can we talk about something serious?
Yeah, that's not... Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
Tell us what you want to talk about.
What was?
Oh,
weren't you
no, I
gonna
wanted to
bring up
interrupt with the
your-
high-pitched voice.
Wait, weren't you gonna bring up your Sam philosophy thing?
Oh, sure, I can. But I don't think I
No.
can do it on the helium because it's not going to last long
No,
enough.
it's okay. You don't have to. But let's.
But I'll
bring it up.
respond on the helium.
Yeah.
Okay. You sure you want to jump into this?
Yeah. Let's go.
I think we should.
Red lorry, yellow lorry, red, yellow... Fuck! Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. 6 slippery snails slid slowly seaward.
Slid slowly.
Slid
oh,
slowly
God.
seaward.
Me being the person that I can't do an
It
intro.
should've been
this shit
Issa.
would've been
Oh,
fucked.
my God.
We got to give her one. You don't want to do the helium?
No.
Then I'm going to give you a hard tongue twister. You got to nail that.
Yo, give me the Ziggy Ziggler again.
Okay, so we've got this word. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Say that 5 times fast. Go.
I already forgot what it was.
Red
yellow
lorry.
Red
Yellow
lorry, yellow lorry.
Go.
Red lorry, yellow lorry, red yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow
Red
lorry, red
lorry.
lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry. Mother.
I think you got like 2, and then
You got 2 clean ones, and then you were like, nah.
Couldn't finish my sentence.
Talk to me, Nick. How's it feeling? Oh, this was easy tongue twisters. We gotta go to the hard ones.
Red lorry, yellow lorry.
Well, one balloon's gone.
Okay. Do you have enough to go here, Nick, or is it gone?
Here.
Give me another one.
This is gonna sound really good in a podcast, Mike, because it's all THs. Tell me when you're ready, baby.
Okay, he's good.
Okay, go 62. Wait. Yes, 62.
Oh shit. Okay. The seething sea ceases and thus the seething sea ceases. What?
Yeah, you can nail that shit.
Oh my god, dude.
Let me give it a go.
Timmy Tickle, Tiny Tim's.
What?
Whoa.
Oh, whoa. I was reading one of those
No,
things.
you were?
Yes,
What
I
was
swear to
that?
God, go to 65. Go to the next one. Don't do this to me. Dude, go to 65 right now.
Okay,
and send me
65.
the screenshots so I can put it on there. And they
65,
think I'm lying.
65 says, Violet Vixens viciously vow to vex the vacation. Oh, fuck.
No,
I
it's
messed it up.
63. It's 63.
63 says, the 33 thieves thought that they had
You're
built the
not
town throughout
reading
Thursday.
it. You liar. You fucking liar. Get out. The door's that way. They're making
What
me.
the heck was Nick talking
Oh,
about with
Jesus
Timmy
Christ.
tickled what?
Oh my
Nick?
god, that tiny.
Timmy tickled what? He tickled what? My god.
Timmy tickled Tiny Tim's toe and Tiny Tim giggled. That's not even a tongue twister. That's
Timmy
just a
tickled
weird
the Timmy tenders.
Timmy Tiny. Oh, wait. Timmy tickled Tiny
Unique
Tim's
New
toe.
York. You need unique New York. I'd rather
Okay,
read
guys.
more.
Class is in session.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome to a segment that I have not officially named yet here. However, we're going to get as close to calling it Professor Sam's Philosophy 101. That's what we're going to stick with. I have an idea before we begin. There maybe is a world in which you guys could come up with some good controversial topics, send them to me, and I've got to figure out how to argue them. You know what I'm saying?
Or I bring
Spin
him
a
up.
wheel. I got a week to prepare, and then I have to.
Or I bring him up and I just get you on the spot.
Yeah, but I would destroy it. Okay, folks.
I don't know.
The only thing I ask about this here dissertation is that you allow me to finish my argument, and then you can critique it at the end. Because if you do it in the middle, I will not remember all the things that I was supposed to say.
Okay.
Roger. Okay.
Okay.
Without further ado, men should lie on their dating profiles about their height.
I didn't think you were getting right into it, dude. I liked it.
And here's why, folks. In real life, you are a human. On a dating app, you are a stat sheet. It's like the NFL Combine out there. All you have to go on is the numbers. And here's why I believe men should lie about their height specifically. And not crazy, but just a little bit. The crux of the argument here is that girls do not care about height as much as you think. There are some that are very concerned with height. It's a deal breaker. And I would compare that to how there are some guys that are really into big titties. and hear me out. Stay with me.
You ain't wrong, big dog.
Hear me out. Stay with me. If
He
you
said some guys like it's not him.
if you're a guy that really if you're a girl and you go out with a guy that really likes big titties, he tells you that, and you have A cups, and you tell him you have B cups, that isn't gonna do anything for you because he's probably looking for the double D's. Do you get what I'm saying there? So I'm saying if you are a man and you lie just a little bit about your height, if you run into a girl that really cares about the height, she's gonna know, and she's not messing with you anyways. Point number one. Point number two, this is kind of the crux of the argument, is that most women do not just go, hey, I'm looking for a tall person, and that's the end of it. Rather, what they are looking for is someone that will treat them with respect, will hold a good conversation, listen to them, take them out on a cute date, buy them nice, pretty things like that, right? However, there are just endless photos and statistics that they have to swipe through. How are they supposed to figure out which of all of these options are going to provide all those things for them? They cannot. Agreed?
Okay.
Wait. So, what do? Well, I don't know which one is going to check all these boxes for me, so I might as well just pick one that's a little taller. I'll
Sure.
pick there's two guys. They're pretty equal. I'll just
Uh-huh.
pick the taller one. Why not? When someone walks, it's absolutely an attention getter, just like, my earlier point. Height, when someone walks in the door, you instantly know they're tall. So why, you just go with a tall person. However, that is not a deal breaker for most people. And so, if you are, let's say, 6 foot, bump it up to 6'1". If you're 5'8", bump it up to 5'9". unless you run into a girl who really cares about height, she's probably looking up in like the 6'3" range anyways. Just don't over exaggerate to the point where you're obviously lying. The one exception is if you're dealing with girls that are your height or taller, because you can't lie. If you're 5'11" and you go out with a 6-foot girl and you tell her you're 6 foot, you're probably busted. So you can't do that. But I would tell every man, exaggerate your height up an inch. It's going to I propose that will land you more matches, more dates, more conversations. And most of the girls out there will be none the wiser that you said you are 5'11" instead of
Don't
5'8".
lie about your height. It's not worth it.
I
Okay.
got a question.
Yes.
So you're saying for them to lie about their height in comparison to girls' titties, right?
You missed like all of
No,
the
but
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
but
you
wait,
missed
but
the
wait.
entire
This
conversation.
is what I don't understand though.
Okay.
Is that like girls' titty size is not on a dating app?
Correct. I agree.
In the photos,
So-
you can see it.
So here's the point I was making with
Push-up
the
bra.
titties, and that is going to be probably another philosophy hour.
Oh.
But for now, the only thing I'm saying with the titties is that most guys' titties aren't a deal breaker, and the same thing applies to girls. Height's nice, it's not a deal breaker. So most girls aren't going to bring a tape measure with them. They like a tall guy, but if you're in the general area of what you said and you bumped it up a little, get a few more matches. Let's say there are two people exactly identical on the app in a woman's eyes. I really like this and I really like this. They are exactly equal. I would say 100% of the
Tall
time
guy.
they're just going to pick the guy that's a little taller. So why not make yourself a little taller? If you're 5'7", if you
Bump
bump
it up to
yourself
6
up to 5'8",
foot.
you're over the top of all the other 5'7" guys that were before, weighted the exact same as you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, 5'8", just bump it up to 6 foot.
See, now that is extra.
If you are 6 foot,
I'm not 5'8" or anything.
if you're 6 foot and you tell someone that you're 5'3", wait, 6'3", you're not going to get it done. You're exaggerating too much. You're not going to match their expectations. Thus, they're going to miss all the good things about you because you obviously lied.
Thus, you're a
Yeah.
catfish.
Yep.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Bang.
That's
So
true.
I would recommend maybe an inch. You could try 2 inches, but that's risky, especially if the girl's anywhere close to your height. If she's 5'2" and you're 5'9"
that's a
and you
good
say
point.
5'11", you might get away with it.
That's a good point to make there too. If they're really short, then maybe you could get away with it. I mean,
What do we
I
think,
guess
folks?
I guess no harm. I understand if you're given an inch or two, but at the end of the day, a girl's eventually probably gonna find out.
Which
and-
I think is a
but-
good thing.
And then
But it might not be a big deal if it's an inch or two. But I
Honest-
think if it's like 4 or 5 inches, like, bro, what the fuck?
I feel as if a lot of girls would ideally like a man that is at least even a 1 inch taller than them, right? So I think it depends on the height of the girl that
Mhm.
might make a decision like that. But at the same time, I feel like half the girls I dated were 2 inches taller than me. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter that
No.
much. And going back to what you said, most girls don't really have that be a deal breaker as much as social media may make it seem.
And that is why I bring it like to that final point of bump it up an inch, because you are going to be given the chance. It's not a girl's fault. She's given a bunch of stat sheets and has to pick between a bunch of numbers, right? That's just how the system works. So if you just bump it up a little bit, you get a couple more matches, you get a couple more dates, you have the chance to show how great of a person you are, and maybe you're only an inch shorter than you said you were. I don't think too many girls are going to care about that. And it's probably going to net you a lot more chances to show how good of a person you are to other people.
So are you 6'1" on Tinder?
I have never attempted this theory in my own life.
Ooh, you
However,
have to attempt it for the people now.
However,
I've
I would-
attempted it.
maybe I
I
should.
can give an honest
he
representation.
has attempted. I think I
So
saw it last time.
Yeah, we were going through my profile.
I made him
um,
change it on site. I
yeah.
was like, "What is this?
I-
Don't
I-
lie."
How high did you
I
put it?
tested. I just put it 1 inch
5'9",
taller.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So
You're
exactly
following the
exactly
Sam
what we're
method.
talking about. I was like, if I'm gonna get a match and I put like 6 foot, they're gonna know I'm not fucking 6
Right.
foot on the first date. So why would I even bother doing that? But I put 1 inch taller to see if it would give me any more matches, and then there was no difference.
I don't believe that is the case. I believe over time, as the net is cast wider and wider, you will separate yourself by that extra inch
Well,
from all the other
maybe I
people
didn't
that
do it
say
long
it's
enough.
5'8".
I
Maybe
will
you didn't do it long
say
enough.
that this is when it would really make a difference. Like 5'11", 6 foot.
So if I said I was 6 foot, would you show up and go, "This guy's not 6 foot"?
No, but
With my shoes on, with my
pause,
hair.
Pause. Listen what I'm saying.
Sorry.
I'm saying I think a girl would. That's when the biggest difference would be. When you see a 5, you're like, oh, they're 5 foot. When you see a 6, they're like, oh, they're 6 feet. Okay, 6 feet.
I see what
So
you
I think that's when it would
That's
be the
when you
biggest
should bump
difference.
up.
So if you're 5'10" or 5'11", then I think add the extra inches for sure.
Gotcha.
If you're 5'8", I mean, if you're 5'8", somewhere out there, and,
All right, shout out
you
to all
wanna
them
add
short
an-
kings out there. We love you.
and you want to add an inch to 5'9", I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. Even Nick's experience, he said it wasn't
It
that
didn't
big
really
of a
make a
difference. But I think if you're
actually
5'11" to 6 foot or something, then yeah, a girl would be like, oh, he's 6 foot instead of 5.
I heartily agree with that.
Yeah, I think that's
additional
the
point.
biggest difference there.
If you can jump up a whole number, like
Yeah.
even though it's actually only an inch, that
Boom.
is huge.
Major.
And literally when I am 5'11", when I have shoes, when I have hair or a hat, I'm over 6
Do you
feet.
not have hair now?
Ain't
What's
nobody.
going on? Is
no,
this
see,
fake?
See
Is
this?
that a
See
wig?
this puff right here?
Yeah.
We're good. I'm 6 feet. If you press it down, I'm 5'11". That's just how it is. But if I show up to a date, I don't think nobody's gonna call me out and go, "You're not 6 foot."
Yeah.
But I'm not.
You guys want to hear something funny
No harm
about
done.
the height topic we're on?
Yeah.
So you have to think about too, in Europe, when they go on dating apps, they measure in centimeters. So like the biggest difference in what women are looking for is like the 5'11" to 6 foot. Obviously, like they want the 6.0,
Sure.
right? In Europe, they don't have that huge drop off of like desired height because it's all in centimeters. Because I don't know how many centimeters is 6 foot or 5'11", but it's not like
Yeah, there's not a clean
200
break.
to 195.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's really interesting how it's like an American culture when it comes to like that 6 foot number and
Yeah.
you know maybe some other factors as well when they're looking for a man. But it's pretty interesting.
Well, that's why Nick's headed to Greece.
Yep.
He's gonna come home wifed up.
Hey, passport bros.
Gang,
You,
gang.
you never
Also-
heard about that? You know what passport bros is?
I think you told us.
Is it that
last time,
you
no?
go get a passport so then you can go get
It basically
ladies
it's,
across the
it's,
pond
it's
or
all
whatever?
these guys, yeah, that they're literally traveling to Europe or to other countries to find a wife, like and get out of a Western
That's
culture.
called 90 Day Fiance.
Oh.
What?
Just kidding.
What?
There's a show, 90 Day Fiance,
Really?
where it's like, oh my god, that's so funny. You should probably clip like a thing of 90 Day Fiance.
I've
I'll
never heard that show.
I'm gonna show you guys a clip of it, and you're gonna die laughing.
Huh.
Well, that's the end of my class for today. I hope you guys all took notes.
That's great.
If you guys liked the class, please let me know. Next week's topic, you're not going to want to be absent from class, is this is why, if you ask a girl, what's the equivalent of like, when you ask, are you a boob man or are you a butt man? Are you an ass man or you, whatever it is, what's the girl equivalent? I know the answer to it. Scientifically proven. Without
Really?
a doubt. And I will be revealing that on the next podcast.
Damn.
Ooh, that's a
damn.
good one.
Yep.
I want to know.
And I've heard all sorts of jabroni answers that were backed with nothing but anger and jealousy and stupidity. And I have solved for X. I have found the formulaic equation.
This lad has found the formulad, everybody.
And
Formulad.
I'm prepared to reveal my secrets in next week's.
It is the key. It is the key to understanding a woman as a man. It is the key. You hold the key, and you're gonna give it away.
Understand the woman as a man. I
'Cause
don't
we-
know if that's true.
Well,
but
it's definitely not because we'll definitely never fully understand them. I
on
mean,
God, bro, on God.
every girl's at least a 4 crazy. So you're like a 7.
Yeah. Do you know? Have you seen that
Okay.
chart where it's like
Crazy
pretty
hot
but
scale?
yeah.
Crazy odds. Oh yeah, that's
Crazy
my
hot
favorite
schedule,
video.
yeah, it's
Every woman at least a 4 crazy, and if they're below a 4 and they're above an 8, they're a unicorn. We have to study them.
Below a 5 crazy and above an 8 hot, this is your unicorn zone. These things don't exist. If you find a unicorn, please capture it safely, keep it alive. We'd like to study it and maybe look at how to replicate it.
Please capture it and return it to the authorities so we can properly analyze and study this species of women.
That is what it says. That's so funny.
We have a note that says, "Tell Issa's story." Is it the Callaway fitting story?
Oh no.
No, I meant like that's her whole story.
Yeah, we remember we. had
How
told
did
it.
Isa Prado
But-
get from A
Well,
to Z?
we're a
already-
little low on
yeah.
time here. Do you want to next?
how-
Teaser for
How much
next
time?
episode.
We could. I mean,
Want to know more
yeah,
about
we
Issa?
probably should wait.
Yeah. Wait.
Want to know more about Issa?
No.
Subscribe because next podcast you're gonna know.
Yeah.
you don't wanna
tell my
know-
story next time, guys. You get to know me on a deeper level.
And next time, we will be talking about how Isa Prado got from just some lonely old boring ass college golfer to where she is today.
Lonely ass, boring
Callaway,
ass content
Team
creator.
Callaway. Dang.
Well, guys, thank you for listening to the Lazy Links Golf Club podcast, episode 5. I hope you learned something in this episode.
They did. They're all changing their Tinders and everything, right? As we speak right now. The guys
Good.
are, whoa.
Good. I
Good.
mean, I deleted everything.
I don't have it either, but
Going for
I'm
that
being
married.
said, that's
Going for that organic. The 5.9 didn't work, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm out."
I'm out.
I
I'm
did
off
everything
of
I
that.
could. That was my
Hey,
last.
well, to be honest though, one more point. You only need to put your height on Hinge.
So get an
never
app
put
without
it on,
your
I
height.
never put it on Bumble or Tinder because it wouldn't help me. So I was like, "Fuck this." By the way, the average height for a man is 5'9", so I'm not necessarily a short king.
Aw.
That's right.
He's average.
Average.
Are you 5'9"?
I'm 5'8". But like you're within an inch of average height. You're average.
Absolutely. That means there's a lot.
Hey,
of
I'm
people
more than
shorter.
average in a lot of other ways. I'm at personality. I'm funny. Don't let your mind go places.
Yeah.
Nobody went there. Nobody went.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for listening and/or watching. If you're listening, check us out on YouTube and check us out on TikTok and Instagram. We have all sorts of short golf challenges, Fortnite challenges rolling out every single day if you want more of us. And we've got a podcast coming to you every single week. So thanks again, and we will see you next week for episode 6. Peace.
Woo!
See ya.